And one other thing we're talking about with making sure, we're getting that grip right is still what we've talked about before, which is just the plane overall. Now, what happens to you now that we're, if anything, too shallow sometimes. When we started, it was too steep. So we're trying to get it to be sort of on plane both ways, really. So if you look at the difference here, it's how much closer this swing is to that line versus when you get way in here. What can basically happen is when you come down, that swing is now too far under this line and it goes too much that way. Right, so that's your push. Okay, that's, I guess at some point it's when the grip is not strong enough and the swing is this shape, the shot just goes this way, or the face and the path are kind of the same, right? Versus what we're trying to create. You've done a really good job of the shape portion of this, right? You've always, the last couple lessons have been you dropping this club perfectly on plane, and you asked me about where this club face should be. See how it's turned down just a little bit more here versus sometimes it comes down and the toe is maybe slightly more up in the air. I wouldn't consider this open, but what I'm saying is that what we basically want to be able to do is keep the body turning and keep the hands going forward and being able to hit down. Sometimes with the speed and the energy that you hit when you have 200 or more yards, sometimes it's tougher to get that face around and to still hit down. So the grip as well as the kind of matching shape, right? The grip and the path or the face and the path are what we're trying to get together here. So the swing is still slightly this way, but the club face is now a little bit more closed, which makes the ball drop, right? And that's more what we want, especially, I guess, with all clubs, but with these longer clubs, we have to be hitting it in the center, and we have to be, getting this kind of shape typically. If not, we're usually getting ourselves into some trouble, right?